Hello, I am currently sitting in a 2026 Toyota 4Runner TRD off-road, and I'm going to run through all the buttons for you. If you find this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Starting in the middle with the shifter, if you pull it back into reverse, it will bring up your backup camera. Then you have neutral, drive, and if you go over to the left, you can shift through the gears manually. This vehicle does have an electronic park brake, so every time you put the shifter in park, it automatically engages the park brake, and when you take it out of park, it automatically disengages the park brake. Below that, there's a hold button. If you turn this on, you'll see a green hold light in the bottom right corner of the dash. Then if you put the vehicle in drive, you'll see an orange one next to it. You can actually take your foot off the brake while the vehicle's in drive, and it won't go anywhere. Say you're sitting in a drive-thru and you get tired of holding your foot on the brake, it'll hold it for you. Then when you're ready to move forward a spot, you just tap the gas pedal, move forward, and then push down hard on the brake to activate again. Below that, you have the selector for your four-wheel drive system. There's 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. Then here you have drive modes, so if that's lit up and you spin this dial, you can choose Eco, Normal, and Sport. Eco is going to try to make it as fuel efficient as possible. Normal's for normal driving, and then Sport is going to try to give you all the power that it can. And then it does have a tow haul mode here, so if you're pulling a heavy trailer, it'll change the transmission shift points to try to help out a little bit. And then since this is a TRD off-road, you do have MTS and crawl control. Once I get the vehicle in 4 low, I'll show you how those work. Now that the vehicle is in 4 low, you can push MTS for multi-terrain select and then spin this dial, and you can choose rock, mud, sand, and auto, and it'll adjust the 4-wheel drive system for whatever conditions you're driving in. And then if you hit crawl control, there's 5 different speeds of crawl control from low to high, and basically the vehicle will take over the gas and the brake, so you can focus on steering through difficult terrain. And then you also have a rear locking differential right here. In front of the shifter, you have a wireless phone charger right here, a couple USB-C charging ports here, and then a 12-volt plug-in right there. This vehicle does have auto climate control, so this left dial will change the temperature inside the vehicle. The auto button here is like a thermostat for your car, so if it's on auto 70 and it's hot out, it'll cool it down to 70, and if it's cold out, it'll heat it up to 70. Right here, we'll do the front window defrost, so it'll blow all the air up on the front window. This will de-ice the back window and the side mirrors. Mode will change where the vents are going to blow. This will turn recirculate on and off, AC on and off, and then the right knob will turn the fan speeds up and down. If you push off, it'll turn off the climate control. And then over here, this will cancel out the rear vents for the second row passengers. This vehicle does have heated seats and a heated steering wheel. So you can turn the heated steering wheel on and off right here. Then you have the driver's side heated seat, high, medium, low, and off. The passenger controls are right here. And then the hazards for the vehicle are right over here. In the top left corner of your radio screen is your cloud navigation. You do have to have a subscription for this through Toyota, and then you'll have built-in maps on the radio screen. It costs $15 per month. Otherwise, you can use your wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto to use your phone's navigation on the screen for free. Then you have the music symbol. At the top you have favorites where it shows all your presets off to the right. Then you have tune where you can do FM, AM, and XM. You do get 3 months free XM radio with every new Toyota. So if you go XM channel 57 and you tune the channel, it'll bring it up for you on the right side. If you like that station, you want to make sure the heart is lit up and it'll put it on your preset list. If you want to remove it, just hit the heart again and it'll take it away. Down here you can go channel by channel. You can pause it and back it up if you missed a song. You can even hit notify me, and if you like the artist or the song, you can check mark it and it'll tell you if it's playing on any XM station. Then if you hit the back button, you have FM, AM, and XM. This is for finding music. So if you're looking for XM music and you want rock music, it'll give you all the rock stations right there. The phone tab will just take you to your Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, or Android Auto, so you can have all your contacts on the screen. The vehicle tab will do trip information like range empty and miles per gallon that you've been getting. It'll also do vehicle alert where it'll tell you if there's anything wrong with the vehicle. Finally, the settings tab, you can log into your profile, adjust the date and time, make all kinds of different vehicle customizations. If you find this video helpful, here are a few ways to help support my channel. Please click that subscribe button and consider making a donation so I can keep making informative content. Thank you. Up above, you have map light. This will turn all the lights in the vehicle on, all the lights off, and then right in the middle on door, anytime a door is open, the lights will come on. Then you do have a rear sliding window that you can roll up and down right here. And then this is your SOS Safety Connect. So if you get a flat tire, have some sort of emergency, you can flip this down, push the button, it'll call Toyota and they can send help your way. Behind the steering wheel is your wipers. If you go up to mist, it'll do one swipe and then back to off. One click down is a delayed setting where you can choose the delay time right here. Then you have low and high. If you pull this lever towards you, it'll spray and clean the front window. If you push it away from you, it'll spray and clean the back window. And then if you twist the end here, there's a delayed setting and on for the back wiper. Then over here for the headlights, you can go all the way down to DRL off, which is daytime running lights off, no lights at all. Most people leave it on auto, they turn on and off on their own. Otherwise you can do park lights and headlights. Forward for high beam, back for low beam. Then you can turn the fog lights on and off right here. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have mode, which will go through AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, all your sources. Or if you hold this down for a few seconds, it'll pause the radio. Next to that, these arrows will go through your favorite radio station presets, or if you're listening to like Amazon Music or something, it'll do next song and back a song. This vehicle does have adaptive cruise control, so basically if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set at 70 miles per hour and you come up on a car going any slower, it'll automatically sense that car, slow down, and match their speed. To set that, you just get to the speed you want to set it at and push this top left button right here. It'll say set at 70 miles per hour up on the dash. If you want to bump it up to 72, you can go 1, 2. If you want to go back down to 70, you can go 1, 2. If you want to cancel the cruise control, you can hit cancel or tap the brake pedal. Then you do have a zone selector right here, so you can choose 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that's how close it'll follow the vehicle in front of you. If you don't like the adaptive cruise control, you can hit the mode button and switch it from adaptive to regular cruise control where it won't slow you down automatically. And then this vehicle does have lane trace assist. So basically, if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set, it'll look ahead at the lines in front of you and try to keep you perfectly centered. If you don't like that, you can turn it off right there. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have volume controls for the radio you can turn up and down. Next to that, you have a voice command button. Tune to XM channel 57.
Tuning to Sirius XM channel 57.
Above that, you have the left, right, up and down arrow. That is for customizing the center display. So if you push the right arrow, you can see at the bottom you have a screen 1, screen 2, and screen 3. And then you can customize each one. To do that, you hold down the OK button for a few seconds. When that pops up, you can go over to the left side, customize the left side to whatever you want it to be. Go over to the right side and customize that to whatever you want it to be. And then hit the back button here. It'll kick out, and then you'll have screen 1, screen 2, and screen 3 again. Above that, you have a phone. If you get a phone call from somebody, you can hit this to answer it, hit it again to hang up. On the left side of the dash, you have an adjustment for your headlights. You can actually angle them up and down, and there's 5 different settings you can choose. Next to that, this will adjust the brightness on your instrument panel up and down. This will open the fuel door on the side of the vehicle. This is for your automatic high beams. So basically, if you're driving down the highway at night with your high beams on, and you meet another car and forget to dim them, it can sense their headlights and dim them for you automatically. If you like that feature, you want it lit up like that. Then this is a traction control off button. Normally you'd want to leave this on, but if you were stuck in some snow or mud and you wanted to spin the tires to try to get out, you could turn it off right there. And then the AC 120 volt, this has like a normal outlet in the back of the vehicle, and this will turn it on and give it power. Finally, on the driver door, you have window locks. If you activate this, nobody in the vehicle can roll the windows up or down. Then you have all 4 window controls right here. They are all one-touch auto up and down, so if you give it a quick push, they roll all the way down. And if you lift up real quick, they'll roll all the way back up. Then you can lock and unlock the doors right there. For adjusting the mirrors, you just push the left one down, move the left mirror around, push the right one down, move the right mirror around, and then if you put this back in the center, if you bump this, it won't go anywhere. And that should be all the buttons on this 2026 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.